Hey guys. Oh, let me get in the camera. Leave it, buddy. Yes. Hey guys. So hopefully last week's video helped you guys doing name game and the play disengagement. This week I really debated on showing you leash walking versus leave it. Being that he's a puppy and a little goofy, I figured it'd be a good opportunity to teach the leave it first. Next week I'll have you focus on that leash walking. But he did do some leash walking today just so we can start that integration, learning from me and then kind of getting it over to you guys. But leave it is don't look at it, don't touch it, don't even think about it. It is a general disengagement. We're not touching this. We're not doing this. So whether it's a toy in his mouth, it's a bunny that's over there, it's a person he's excited to see, doesn't matter. Leave it as your universal pause button, essentially. Now you can do this with treats, you can do this with toys, you can do this with anything. Now how traditionally we teach leave it, Archer, yes, good boy, is you put the dog on a leash. Come here. You show them the treats, you have them in a hand, you toss the treat behind you, step in front of him and tell him, leave it, Archer. He sits and yes, good boy, and reward walking away from the item. Getting that item is either going to be a release command or another specific command that means now you can have it. So whether it's take it or okay. I like okay because I want to be a lazy trainer. I want to be a lazy, sustainable trainer, meaning that anyone who's with your family who's like, okay, you can have it, you still are probably going to get a take it or a have it, but okay for him when we were talking about place and stay commands, okay is our release word. If you want to use a different word, please let me know and we can shift it, but okay is usually the easiest. Hi, handsome. But he doesn't always get that okay. That's the important thing about teaching leave it. So pick up that leash, show him that treat. He's like, yes, it's there. I'm going to toss it. Tell him, leave it. Archer. Yes. Now I am rewarding him here. Yes, but there's the treat. Leave it. You can also do leave it. Archer. Yes. Good boy. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Okay, now you can clean up the smorgasbord. This is the command that I tell clients, have fun being ridiculous with your dog. Have fun kind of torturing them in a healthy, positive way. I know torture doesn't go in with dog training and not really should go with anything, but it's more of have fun. Have fun setting obstacles that the dog has to work through with you. One of my favorite ones to do is that you're sitting down watching TV or watching your favorite episode and you have either some of his treats, if you have popcorn, if you have veggie sticks, my personal one is veggie sticks. And what I do is pretend these treats are veggie sticks. Oh, the dog's sitting right here begging, please can I have some? So what I do is I take that treat and usually it's the couch, but I'll put it right on my leg for today. Oh, or I'll roll off my leg and he gets a freebie. Good boy, come on. So what I'm gonna do is he's sitting here, I'm gonna tell him, leave it, and put it on my leg. Take another one, leave it, and then I eat some veggie sticks. Then I put another one down, and then I eat this. He's not pushing me, he's not begging me, he's not barking at me, he's just sitting here nice and calmly. And if I'm like, yeah, you can have one, I can tell him, okay. And he runs for that, but these are still leave it. It's a great way to teach personal boundaries, and you get to still enjoy life. That's what's important. You still get to do what your day-to-day looks like. Now, the other thing that you can do with this leave it command, chairs, coffee tables, counters. Hi, I know you're tired. That is one of the best ways to stop counter surfing, but also to make sure that he doesn't go, oh, I'm gonna take this right now, thank you very much. Because ideally, you can put your food, lunch, dinner, breakfast on the coffee table, walk into the kitchen, grab an extra drink, come back, and your food's still there, and Mr. Archer here hasn't had a couple nibbles of your food or the whole plate of food. So the way to teach this, he gets so excited when we do this. He like does the chitters because he's like, oh, I can't wait. So take a couple treats, put them on the chair. I'm gonna tell him, leave it. Now you can do an arm swipe, you can do a foot step, and then can you step away from it? Now I am looking at the camera to film this and to make sure that you can see what we're doing, but I'm not holding the leash. He is doing that himself. And you can mark it with, yes, good boy! That's a good boy! But that doesn't mean he gets to have those. It is still leave it. Can you walk around? Yes. Leave it. Good boy. Can we walk around the chair? Yes! Yes, a good boy. And he still avoided it. Can we be done with lots of love, lots of love, lots of love? And we're still avoiding it. Yes. Yes. Can I play tug toy with that active leave it running? Kind of think of it like a timer going. In his head, he knows there is a buttload of treats right here and I really want them. But instead, oh, I'm going to play. Oh, I'm going to do this. For this week, don't walk away more than 5 feet away from me if you're doing chair or countertops, because he is not ready for you being across the room or out of sight yet. That will happen soon enough. But when you're doing this, can you get him distracted? You doing other things. You can do a long duration one with it right being on the corner of your desk if you're working from home. Now, play disengagement from last week is also very similar to the leave it command. It's a foundational skill. So when you're playing tug and it's in his mouth and he doesn't want to let it go, leave it. Archer? Yes! Good boy. When you hold space for him to let it go himself, he is self-regulating. He is making the choice. We're not micromanaging it. We're not forcing it out of him. He is choosing to make those good decisions. That's going to give you a well-mannered puppy or well-mannered dog as he gets older. Now, I just put the toy on the leave it chair. Leave it. Archer. Yes. Now, this is where he is sitting and looking to get that attention. He's sitting and looking to ask for more. Please, can I have this? Or please, can we do this? He's also kind of like, oh man, my toy too? But this is where we're getting that impulse control started and locked down. Now you can also take a toy like a ball per se and practice leave it and toss it up and down. So if you're seeing the bunnies, if you're seeing, someone that's going through a drive-through, leave it, yes, yes. Can I do this? Good boy. Good boy. He's lasting about 3 to 5 seconds. Archer. Yes. So this is where you can practice how long can you twirl that ball or bounce it up and down. Yes. Before he jumps up. Leave it. Good boy. Okay, go get it. And then he can go play with it. Have fun, be ridiculous with this command. Next week, we're definitely going to talk about walking skills and leash skills. But with this one, everything can be a leave it. Anything can be a leave it. Be very, very, very mindful. You can mark it with a yes, but that is not the, okay, now you can have it. You have to specifically tell him, okay, or take it, and then he can have it. Coffee table, chairs, anything pretty much knee height and above, don't let him have something off of it. It can encourage bad behavior. So if you're okay with him having this, okay. Swipe it off. Then he gets to have the smorgasbord of treats because you've given him the release command and he can pick them up on the ground, which will help with begging, which will help with stealing stuff like that. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, we did do some leash work today. We did a couple other things today, but I wanted to specifically film this command leave it for you to work this next week. Again, as always, let me know if you have questions and we'll go from here.